Hello, one and all. This is my reaction, review, and discussion of that time we got reincarnated as slime, season 3, episode 1. And good freaking lord, it has been a long time since I covered this series. I'm so excited for this. I mean, I'm expecting this episode mostly to be more or less an epilogue, wrapping up, what happened last season, remember becoming a demon lord, dealing with foul mist, all of that. And then afterwards, I think the next couple episodes are really going to be focused on Hinata, her arc, her story. It's a big thing this season. I'm very interested to see how exactly people feel about her, because from what I've seen so far, anime watchers absolutely hate her, and light novel readers still kind of hate her. But less so than I think anime watchers, so that's going to be interesting to see, though. It's a 24-episode season. There's no way on God's green earth they can make her story 24 episodes. I'm thinking like 6 episodes at the max, and they move on to the next arc, which, thank God, because so many fun things are going to happen this season. We're going to cover so much stuff. We're really going to get into Tempest as a nation. I'm so absolutely excited to see that play out. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're starting off with the 8-side star, the Octogram, which Rimuru named. Rimuru freaking named the Demon Lord system. I love that, seriously. There's one thing you know about Rimuru, he is really freaking good at naming things. He's named, literally tens of thousands of monsters already. And then once Wall Purchase ended, once the actual official meetings ended, it basically just became a dinner party as people sat around and, had some fun, talked about things, and had just the best food in the world. Oh, I love these maids. They are just so utterly emotionless, but they are just so good at their job. I remember we even gave her a head nod. That was so sweet. Yeah, this is, a bit awkward. Honestly, that dude is just so freaking hard to read. Yes, for the record, Black Tiger is like an A-rank monster, so this is an insanely luxurious meal, and remember he's gonna steal all the recipes to figure out how to make it back in Tempest. Oh, I love that reaction. Seriously, Rimuru has, besides Gi, some of the best chefs in the entire world. So for him to react that well means this is really high quality food right here. Oh God, I love Raphael so much. Just one order and she already has the recipe memorized. Yeah, I know Malim acts like a child, but let's not forget, she is one of the oldest beings in all of existence right now, so legally she can probably drink. Oh, actually, that's Rimuru's liquor, the stuff he personally brought back with him from Tempest show off to convince everyone, hey, Tempest is a worthwhile city, so you shouldn't kill us all. Yeah, that's a whole important thing. Malim's entire plot, the entire reason why she was controlled, why she destroyed Carrion City, was to figure out who the big mastermind behind all of this was, and she learned nothing. So it was all kind of pointless. Okay, no, there was a point. She wanted to fight Rimuru. Alright, good for you, Malim. That's actually a concerning amount of liquor for Romulus to consume right there. Imagine if you were holding a jar of liquor that big and were trying to drink all of it. You would die. You would absolutely die. Oh, good for you, Raphael. That's fantastic. Yeah, no surprise, Romulus passed out drunk. That was an insane amount of liquor. Oh! The students! Huzzah! Love them. Oh, wait, was that what I... the Coliseum. Oh, I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait for that. It's going to be so much fun. Not sure why. I don't think these two fought in the Coliseum, but that might be something we add in here. I mean, there's a lot they can add in here just to add some extra flavor, honestly. Oh, and these knuckleheads. Oh, these knuckleheads planning together. Oh, that right here. More than anything, this is what I'm most excited about this season. Wait. Yeah, there's no way that we can get. I don't think we can get there. I mean, we might see that, but I don't think we're actually gonna get there, because that would be insane. Oh, I love that look. Absolutely love that look. Yes, Hinata, you have been captured. I'm sorry to say. Oh, wait, who's that? Okay, that's Hinata when she's first summoned to this world, okay. Oh, that's a good fight too. I'm very excited to see that one. Oh. Yeah, timeline-wise, that would absolutely make sense for her to show up here. That's gonna be a great scene right there. Oh, I'm so excited to see her animated. Yeah, Lord Rimuru is back. Your master, your champion, your president, your demon lord. He has returned victorious after slaying another demon lord and being recognized by all the demon lords. Love this, absolutely love this. Just so perfectly organized. And why do they know to be so perfectly organized? Well, there's only one man who could have set this up. God, even the children. Holy mother of God. I think in the light novel, it said it was just the soldiers, but having it everyone, having even the children do it, is just such a great sign of their respect and love for him. Oh, I love how absolutely just in love Diablo is. Oh, he's such a fun character. Yeah, for the record, Diablo should be over in Falmouth, taking over their kingdom. The fact that he's back after day means something either went really, really wrong, or really, really good. Jesus, God above. Rimuru Gelatin. Oh, that's adorable. Yes, the reason why Diablo's here, the reason why Diablo's kept update on all of this is because he made a deal with Veldora, basically selling him 3 desserts in exchange for information. Seriously, Diablo has been here for like a week, and he has fully figured out how to work the Storm Dragon to his benefit. That is also very true. Rimuru does not need to eat. In fact, for the first several episodes, he didn't eat. It was only after he got a physical form they asked him, "Hey, Rimuru, do you want some food?" They remembered, "Hey, I can eat now! I have taste buds! Yay!" Yeah, that's the other part of their deal. Basically, the entire reason why Veldora was even able to go to the Wall Purchase meeting at all was because he was no longer needed to protect the city, because he contacted Diablo and said, "Hey, come protect the city so I can go have fun with Rimuru." He had no reason to believe Rimuru was in any danger or was currently fighting Malim. He just wanted to go there and have some fun. I mean, it worked out in the end, but still. Seriously. Also, can we just take a second to appreciate the absurdity of the situation? A slime just told a goblin not to give a dragon his desserts. Rimuru is literally holding this dragon by the scruff of his neck, A dragon who could literally wipe out an entire continent with ease. That is insane. Yeah, I actually think in the light novel, Rimuru didn't even know they were slabs of meat. He just told, Shion to go nuts and not kill them, and she certainly followed the letter of those instructions. Yeah, this is, Jesus God. For the record, this is described as way more disturbing light novel. Essentially, I actually took notes on this. She slowly exposed their muscles and scraped their meat off their bones repeatedly, essentially using them as practice to figure out how to fillet a human being alive without giving them any pain whatsoever, well, any physical pain whatsoever. And this is entirely possible because of her skill, Master Chef, which I think we saw in the last season, basically allows her to cook, allows her to get the optimal results she needs when, doing essentially anything, mainly when cutting and cooking. And then while it seems like a really stupid power, like how is that going to help? Turns out super useful, as it basically overrides causality and allows her to do almost anything. Essentially, it kind of turns her into a god. It is such a broken skill, and I absolutely love it. In fact, it's such a broken skill that healing magic and potions no longer work on these people because their very laws of existence have been warped. Essentially, healing magic goes, I don't know what they originally looked like, so I can't figure out how to put them back together. Oh, it's beautiful. It's also an interesting moment for Diablo too, because he has mastered magic. He knows every single thing there is to know about magic, and yet he's now realizing, skills can do things that magic can't, things that just really warp and twist my own understandings. I should look into this a little bit. Yeah, for the record, this dude is an archbishop of the church, and he's now on his hands and knees crying, pleading, calling a demon his lord. Oh, it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. He actually called him ramen. Shion has infected him. So sad. Yeah, he's basically saying, I can do this for you, but, agreeing to it would basically mean making a deal with the devil. It means that you would serve me for the rest of your days, essentially. This is one of the things I absolutely love about this series. Essentially, there's a line of knowledge, a line of power that once you cross, once you actually know what's in the depths, once you actually know what Primordial Demon is and you encounter Diablo, it breaks you. It utterly and completely breaks you. Because they are beyond fathoming. They are essentially gods. And not only is Razan having to face one right now, but he's having to face one who serves someone else. Someone who's able to name him, and still this demon remains loyal to him. That is insane. That is so absolutely insane. That is literally broken his spirit, probably more than being cut up into pieces. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, there's a great line in the manga where Shion turns to the king and says, you have made my lord sully his hands with blood. Which is so true. More than her being killed, what really angers Shion in this situation is the fact that Rimuru had to break his own rules. He had to turn to violence. He had to kill tens of thousands of people for her sake, for the sake of everyone else, and he has lost this purity, and she will never forgive them for that. This dude is just so desperate to save his own butt, to plead for his own life. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is a great moment. I absolutely love this moment with the king because Razin isn't just, a royal sorcerer. He's not just a powerful person. He is literally the reason why the kingdom of Falmouth has existed for as long as it has. He is their protector. He is their guardian. He is one of the strongest humans in the entire world. And the fact that he has turned on the king, the fact that he has now sworn loyalty to someone else means the kingdom is well and truly done, and there's nothing that they can do to actually save it. All they can hope for, all they can do in this moment is try to spare as many people as they can, is try to convince their own people, their own nobles, not to be freaking morons, which, as we're about to see, is a very hard job. Oh, there it is! There's the exact line I was talking about. Yes, you soiled Great Rimuru's beautiful hands with your filthy human blood. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, this is actually very similar to Rimuru's merciless skill, which kills anyone who has, given up fighting against him. The Tempter skill means that anyone does betray him, he can kill them. So, yeah, terrifying. All their lives are literally in his hands, no matter where in the world they go to. Let us get this national takeover done in a swift manner. All Diablo wants to do is get this job done fast so we can go back home and be praised by Rimuru. And Yom is just so terrified of it. Yeah, I do love they actually put the meat box on the throne. That wasn't a light novel, but I just absolutely love that detail. Even in this situation, they still have, reverence and respect for their king. Also in the light novel, the box was teleported in along with everyone else who pretended to be passed out. And when the guards saw the box, they passed out, they screamed, they threw up, and that just kept happening over and over. Like, people came in like, what are you screaming for? Ah! Vomit, pass out, another person comes in, what's going on? Which is just such a hilarious image. But yeah, they still think he's Shogo, the other worlder. They don't realize that Razin took over his body. Dead. They are all dead. Not just defeated, utterly and completely eviscerated. Oh, I think that's Marcus of... What's his name again? Marcus... Yeah, I think that's the Marcus of Muller right there. He is essentially a spy. Well, not really a spy. Double agent. Basically, he has connections to the Kingdom of Blumend. So the Kingdom of Blumend called him up last night and basically said, hey, listen, your king is going to show up in a box tomorrow. We need you to try and keep things calm. Which must have been just an absolutely amazing conversation. Yeah, this is a big thing. Essentially, Rimmer realizes, hey, if I say I killed 20,000 people by myself, that's gonna look like really bad for me. So let's come up with a cover story. It was a big, epic battle. A lot of people died on both sides. And then, all the blood soaked into the ground. It broke the seal. Veldora awoke once more, free to bring about rain and just carnage. And all the soldiers disappeared. And we don't know what happened to them. That's a much better story. And one that people are more willing to believe than a slime killed 20,000 people by himself. Oh, I think this is happening a bit sooner. There was a really good line in here where the one noble asked, what about the supply line? Are they okay? And when he shook his head, the dude passed out because his son was in the supply line. That was his big first battle he was so excited for. And yeah, sorry man, you sent your son to his death. The big guy. I love they're calling him the big guy. Okay, for the record, this dude right here about to do a whole lot of stupid stuff. Yeah, this is all a script that Diablo set up. And I absolutely love it. Also, I don't think Diablo would have kept his eyes black for this scene. I think he would have at least tried to disguise himself as a bit more human to avoid, absolute and complete panic. I love it, absolutely love that. But then, one rose to stand between us and the dragon. That is Diablo. That is absolutely a line written by Diablo. Yes, the shaking of his head, the nod, like, yes, that's exactly how I wanted you to say it. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful right there. Yes, oh my god, yes, Diablo. I love you. I absolutely love you. He's watching his script play out exactly, and he could not be happier. Yeah, okay, that's bad. You just don't insult Rimuru or you're gonna get us all killed. Yeah, the Dryads are the protector of Veldora's forest and an A rank or special A rank threat. So Rimuru has them at his side. Contacting and, negotiating with Veldora is certainly at least technically possible. He is sweating. This man is actually sweating, trying to get this story across, trying to convince everyone not to be an idiot, and I love it. Yeah, when I killed the Orc Lord. I love that's still a lie that's being told. Yes, Jesus Christ above. Tell him of our demands. We one-sidedly attacked him, murdered his people, and he saved us, but we still have, demands we need to make. And as for you, you're just a filthy commoner. Get out of here so we can discuss this, as nobles. Insane. Absolutely insane. Also, gotta say, I think Yom is keeping a much cooler head than he did in the light novel. I feel like at this point he was starting to panic just a little bit. Love it, absolutely love it. These two are literally shaking in their boots as Diablo is about to just go absolutely ham on everybody. I mean, technically, he doesn't want to kill people right now because that would kind of, mess with Rimuru's image, but this dude is really ticking him off. Yeah, and of course, Raisin is even more terrified than the rest of them. Yom, you are doing a really good job here staying calm. I mean, literally everyone else in the know is wetting themselves, and you're negotiating pretty well with nobles. I mean, I think you'd actually make a decent king. Still screaming, still angry, still believing you have some sort of high ground here after you invaded a nation of a man who can control a storm dragon. Oh, she wants to run. She wants to run so badly. Love this. Absolutely love. Seriously, Diablo has made this episode 1,000 times better. I love it so much. I told you to mind your words, you shameless moron. I don't think he actually froze him in the light novel. I tried last night. I don't recall him being frozen. I do know that happened in the manga, though. And honestly, in both cases, he's absolutely deserved it. He is just antagonizing and antagonizing the one dude here who can actually freaking help him. Oh, yeah, relief. Absolute and complete relief. Yeah, again, like I said, this dude, double agent, he's working to try to steer people in the right direction. Also, just Diablo just got to the king without anybody noticing at all. Not even the royal guards, who are special A-rank threats themselves. Essentially the strongest soldiers left in the entire kingdom. Oh, that's a nice detail right there. He actually took out his sheet to cover his nakedness. That's very respectable. I like that, Diablo. And now he's upselling the product, advertising the full potions that you can only buy in the Land of Tempest. I mean, Diablo is like the best character in the series. He has a job, and he knows to get it done, and he knows to go above and beyond exactly in the way Rimuru wants. Ooh, right there. Messenger of the Monster Realm is basically his way of saying, I acknowledge the Monster Realm as a nation, as a negotiating partner, essentially. There are no options. It's a trap either way. Okay, that's not an option because, well, the king will absolutely abdicate, but war reparations, it's gonna be a lot of money. I'm excited to see that. It's so much money that there is absolutely no way they're actually going to be willing to pay it. And even if they did try to pay it, it would basically bankrupt the nation and cause civil war, at which point Yom can walk in and basically become king pretty easily. Option 2, surrender to our nation and become a vassal state. Yeah, there's no way on God's green earth these nobles who hate monsters are actually going to become the servants, a vassal of a nation of monsters. And if they try, there's going to be rebellion, civil war, and then Yom can step in and become king. Option 3, continue the war. Again, not an actual option, because they actually try to continue the war. They die. They have no soldiers left, and Rimuru has the freaking Storm Dragon at his side. Yeah, that's a relief. That actually went as best as it could possibly go. Even with this dude being turned to ice, this is still relief for them, because there was no guarantee in their minds that Diablo wouldn't just kill everyone. Not just in the room, but kill everyone in the entire nation. That's how terrifying he is. Yeah, I mean, after that, I think God, that smile. But I think after showing them that, most people would realize, I don't want to fight these people. I don't want to be involved in that. Let's just surrender. Best way to instill fear in them. Yes, it absolutely did that. 10,000 stellars. Yes, that is an appropriate response, as 10,000 stellars is a super rare, expensive, limited edition gold coin, or platinum coin I suppose, is the equivalent of 1 million gold coins. Or to put it in a sense to understand, that is roughly $10 billion. It is so much money that nobody actually knows if there are even 10,000 stellars in all of circulation. There might not actually be enough money in the economy as a whole to pay the amount that Diablo just requested. So yeah, spitting out tea, absolutely perfect response here. Yep. I mean, it was intentionally outlandish. There's no way they can actually pay it. It's more of just a way of convincing them to break down and go to war. Okay, so 1,000 stellars, that's still about $1 billion they're gonna get out of this deal. That is insane. Yep, Xian just fully lost in this conversation. I mean, yes, hoarding them, but also basically using them as collateral for, big deals, trades, negotiations between nations and stuff like that. Love it, absolutely, yeah, love it. Yo approaching in on a freaking unicorn, dressed as a hero, freaking huge sword. He will be the savior of the day, and then he'll become king, somehow. Yep, Xian didn't understand any of that, but she's just like, okay, I guess this is the part where I nod. Awesome. Love it. Aww. Oh my god. I mean, I really do love this anime because it does feel like they go above and beyond light novel. I mean, this whole, Rimuru giving him pudding thing like that wasn't in there at all. Just Veldora basically sulking for this entire chapter. Just little moments like this that really up the series, make it feel alive, make the characters feel more real. Good for you, Diablo. You have a plan and you're enacting it. Aww. Love these three together reading manga, that's adorable. Oh, Molly, I freaking love Molly. And I've actually done a video before, like, he is the biggest victim of this anime. I mean, like, when his first appearance, he, in the anime, is like cowering, like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, the sky dragon's gonna kill me. No, in the freaking light novel, he actually gave away his potions for free to the injured people, and then, basically acted as bait so a little girl could escape before declaring, I'm too important to die here! It was beautiful. It was such a great scene. So bummed they cut it out. And then, in season 2, Molly actually got all the merchants to basically agree to work with Rimuru, to give him everything they have to the war effort, to make sure that he could overcome the challenges, to make sure that he could beat Falmouth's army. It absolutely was not required, but, Molly didn't know that, and he still supported him. He's a great character. I hope we really see more of him this season. I mean, we're absolutely going to see more of him this season, but I really hope they let him shine. Next time, the Saint's Ploy. Alright, so overall, really good episode. I love what they added in. Just, oh my god, Diablo just menacing in the background. It was so absolutely fantastic. And just everyone was so terrified of him. Except the nobles, who apparently could not detect his bloodlust, even as, his entire party were basically wetting themselves. Oh, that was beautiful. The episode was a bit slower than I expected. I thought we'd get more into the negotiations with Falmouth and all that, but I guess not. In the next episode, Saint's Ploy. Obviously, Hinata is the Saint, so I guess we're going to focus more on her next episode. I'm really hoping they don't cut out the rest of the Falmouth stuff, because that's some of the funniest content in this entire series. Seriously, I love it. But anyway, please let me think down below. What do you think of Diablo basically taking over a kingdom in one freaking episode? Using a meat puzzle. And how do you think the kingdom is going to react? I mean, they are really, really stupid, especially that one dude, Carlos, whatever, who literally had to be frozen to avoid, ticking off Diablo anymore. Oh, that was beautiful. And, as we've obviously seen from the material, the intro, the closing, Hinata's going to be a part of the season. What do you think her role is going to be moving forward? I mean, she did try to kill Rimuru. That was an entire season ago, but that's going to make things a little awkward between them. But anyway, though, please leave a thing down below. Until next time, peace!